Sponsored by the Power of Poison exhibit at the Grand Rapids Public Museum.
What a fun intro.
That was great.
In November, the Michigan DNR and its partners received a grant from the National Fish and Wildlife Foundation to remove 27 stream barriers located in 14 counties across the state.
Meteorologist Michael Behrens traveled north to Mecosta County, where one of those barriers is being removed, to answer two questions. Why are there so many old dams in West Michigan? And why are we removing them now?
From the Grand River to the Muskegon and all across the state of Michigan, small to large dams and barriers have long altered nature's intent with regard to our waterways, but that is changing. In Mecosta County, this reservoir behind the Buckhorn Dam is now drained low in preparation for its removal. The project is funded by a grant from the National Fish and Wildlife Foundation, but it's just one of many ongoing or planned removals around the state. So why were these dams here in the first place, and why are we removing them now? To answer the first question, Jeff Abel, the superintendent of Mecosta County Parks, gives us some history.
So we're on the site of the second oldest fish hatchery that was state operated in the state of Michigan. So this was constructed around the 1880s, 1886 time frame. This particular impoundment that's behind us here, our understanding was used mainly for production of ice during the winter months, and they would use the ice blocks to keep the fish cool as they were driving the railways to different creeks and things, and then they would dump those fish right over the creeks, and that's how fish stocking was done in the earlier days.
Another popular historical use for dams in West Michigan was for sawmills and for the logging industry. But now that these industries have long moved on, what kind of benefits can clearing the dams they left behind have? For that answer, we asked Marty Holgren, the principal scientist for the Muskegon River Watershed Assembly.
The full scope of these funds is fish passage, to start reconnecting these rivers, but it's also to address issues where there's public safety hazards. And Buckhorn Creek is a perfect example. It actually has a piece that's collapsing on the deck of the dam. Another piece is climate change. And we know that dams often increase temperature, sometimes 2 to 4 degrees in these rivers. And so it's those suite of benefits that we're looking at.
Marty is hopeful for large improvements to fish populations on the river once this dam and others are removed.
The important piece is most of the cold water in these systems is upriver, and those fish can't access those cold water resources that they need for spawning and natural reproduction. So that's where I view it as these arteries have been cut off, and they've really damaged the population. Once they're removed, you'll have this free flow of fish movement, many coming in from the larger river systems, and fish populations should increase dramatically based on these dam removals.
So now you know why Buckhorn Dam and many other dams around West Michigan need to be removed. The process of returning West Michigan's waterways back to their natural state and improving our environment is one that's going to take years to come. But for now, reporting in Mecosta County, meteorologist Michael Behrens, 13 on your side.